which ones are going to zero.
Miss Monica, you're muted. Miss Monica, you're muted.
Be a bunch of things announced, like more partnerships. I think most of us on this call know about BD Swifts, right? But they've even announced now that we're going to have new partnerships, new products. We're going to, take care of market demand, more security, more utility. I love that. I mean, the utility for our G999 coin, isn't that what it's all about, Jovi? I mean, my goodness. And more credibility with every step that we go. I mean, can you imagine any one of these companies, Joby, joining us if any of this stuff that we see on the internet is true? Can you imagine them joining us? I can't.
Right. Yeah. It's it goes to the saying, I think Crypto Steve said it first, I believe. We have what they have, but they don't have what we have. And so much is going to be announced. The partnerships are oh, we changed slides. Okay. Um, I'll be quiet.
No, go ahead, Joby. I'm just trying to keep up as you guys are chatting. Go ahead.
Well, I need visual aids, Alfie. So yeah, this is it's all about the utility, and people are looking for what's above utility is the security. The feeling good about putting their money into a platform, and it's going to be safe and it's going to be secure, right? Because there's so many things, Alfie. We've done a couple of different things, and all of a sudden, wham, bam, where did it go? And so the new BD Swiss company coming to the table, that's going to lend a ton of credibility. People are going to feel good. We're not just some rinky dink, company. We may have a networking aspect of it, and that's great because we all love what network marketing is all about. We're basically just the voice. We're the marketers to the project. And the G999 project is vast. It's becoming even more vast. It's big. It's got a lot of dishes on the buffet. So yes, this is incredible where we're going. I cannot wait till May 8th. Please advance the slide now.
So
Now you
Lit-
can proceed. Now
this,
you are ready.
yes, this is a cool aspect that they're adding into it, and you can see in here important news. If you started to deposit of their LYLs in one of the country before, a lot of people thought that they had lost their Lydian Lions, but that's now active. And I think Johnny's going to cover this a little later in the segment. But we just want you to know that the company is always listening. The company is always, making things right as we go. I mean, we have bumps along the road, but man, oh man, I love it the way the company, takes care of us. And so there's a citizen mining game that's part of this. And, Johnny's going to cover some of this a little later. So, we can move on from here, Alfie.
Awesome.
Well, here's an interesting thing too. It's called a mystery box promotion. And this is going to be new, and the decision is going to be yours. We're going to get to vote and choose a country, and then there's a mystery box promotion that's coming. So this is really, really cool too. I think that we're going to get a lot more details on this as it comes forward, but they always use France as the example here, but it can be any one of the countries,
why
but
is
it's going to
that?
be tough. Well, I think that I think that Alex is maybe a little partial to France somehow. I think he has a girlfriend there, maybe.
Oh, oh. Yeah, this is interesting because, here, this is going to mimic, I guess, some of those other programs out there where, like the country or the United States, where you could go buy, maybe Park Place in New York and start developing it. So it looks like now, if you're a president or a VP, this is where the top leadership comes together, and then you can start developing your country with other things that are going to become available. So it's going to get exciting. This is really going to be something to hopefully we can keep up with it all, Barry. I don't know about you, but I'm like, oh my gosh, there's always something.
Well, I love that about this. It's an evolution of a game. They call it a game for a reason, but it's so much more than a game. And, for those new folks, what this company has done is that they have just created passive residual incomes for all of us. The more we participate, the more passive residual we get. And, this is why that call to action that's going to come here, Joby. I mean, we want to take action so that we get more passive residual. I love those little sprinklings of airdrops that are going on. Boy, oh boy, we're going to cover that in a bit here, but I'm excited as all get out. This is just another development. When you think about what we have, and Alex Kochendow being a professional gamer, what's he going to do? He's bringing all his professional gamers on board, and they're going to make it more and more. And I believe that this is going to be the game of the future, the most talked about game in the entire, out there, the entire world. I mean, I guess that's why they called it Lydian World, isn't it?
Well, he was very he was very excited about something that's coming. And it was something that he felt like when it goes out, the world is going to know who we are and what it's all about. I remember catching kind of how I'm not quite verbalizing it exactly, but you can tell when he gets kind of giddy about something, and he gets real excited. So, who knows what that could be? But man, can you imagine what if it's an influencer? What if it's somebody massive in that space that, me as a person that really not in the gaming world, and especially not, knowing all the technical of blockchain, like he would. But man, can you imagine what it could possibly be that would get him so fired up to think that, man, we're going to go to another level, and all that's going to do is help everyone's assets go up. All of us are in this together. This is what's so phenomenal.
It is, Joby, and really, it was described very well in John Johnson's notes where he said that members, who have staters can start building cities in the Lydian world. So this is pretty exciting. So we got a lot to look forward to. A lot of news and updates are going to come our way. But again, just keep yourself informed, keep tying in, and we'll get more and more details about this as it grows.
Awesome. You guys are doing great. The chairman's address happened on Wednesday. You guys want to cover that?
We sure can. I mean, this man, it's just incredible, what the stage that he should have, and he talked about the Super Dream incentive, okay? And he said all the details are going to really come out in Dubai, but the next incentive is going to be running from May the 7th, which is obviously Dubai, okay, up till September the 7th, and everybody's legacy points and stars will be reassigned. So, some of us that qualified for a prize, we saw our legacy points disappear. And we were kind of all going, wow, boy, we can't have that, especially our rock star. He had 3 million legacy points there. Well, no, that was just a little bonus for us that had qualified. And so, everything is coming, and, then we'll get all of the details again. But, again, we'll see if we can't have our top winner by September 17th, they're going to extend it till December the 1st. So, it's all to do with sales. It's all to do with us hitting these quotas. And that's why we want to demonstrate that we can do this in the field. And then again, we kind of touched on this a little bit, Joby, this BD Swiss partnership. I mean, my goodness, 220 million per quarter. That breaks down to.
No, this is a typo.
That's a typo.
There's
I was waiting for
typo.
that.
It's B like Barry.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? It's a high five, everybody. Give me 5. It's 5 billion a day. That's what they do. 5 billion a day. And this is something that this company can boast, okay? That none of their clients, 0 of their clients in 8 years ever lost money. Now that is massive. And that is credibility. That is, where I say, man, oh man, when this company aligned with us, we know that we are on the right track. And then, what happens? Every withdrawal will burn the G999 coin. And that just gets Johnny and Fernando all pumped up when they start doing the numbers. Okay. And then this is another huge announcement. A new large broker, another one, will be announced at the event. And they're going to be utilizing our 3 stable coins. And, we kind of go, whoa, what is this all about? So it's cool, Joby. I mean, this is massive.
Well, those stable coins there, I see somebody asked a question and somebody already answered. And yeah, it's the Swiss franc. It's going to be, what is it? The Swiss franc, gold.
The euro.
Is it the euro?
Yeah, it's the euro.
And the euro, yeah. The franc, the euro, and gold is going to be a stable coin on whose blockchain?
Ours,
Yes.
ours. Can we say G999?
That is the key. That is the key. Tom Lopez, are you out there? Can you say something about this? I know you shared an example of USDT.
Hey, buddy, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
What's up, guys? So, yeah, I absolutely love the stable coin market where we're going to be going into, you guys. And the big reason is if you look at USDT, guys, what's the market of it every 24 hours? It's in the billions, like billions of dollars every 24 hours. Guys, what happens when now that we have one stable coin, USDT, on the Ethereum blockchain, creating billions of dollars of volume for Ethereum blockchain. And now we, G999 blockchain, roll out 3 stable coins, one backed up by the Swiss franc, one backed up by the euro, and one backed up by gold. Guys, even if we get 1%, 10%, 20%, 30%, 40% of the market, what happens to the use case of our blockchain? What happens to the value of G999? That's why I believe the stable coin is going to be such a huge factor for our company, especially when you're talking about companies like BD Swiss and others that are coming on board. What are they doing? Every time they're doing transactions, they're going to stable coins to protect what? To protect their assets. Guys, we just became the best, most relevant stablecoin blockchain in the world with those 2 companies. Think about what that's going to do to G999. Does anybody have any G999s out there, by the way? Thanks, Jovi. I absolutely love that part. Thank you, guys.
You bet, you bet. And then, oh, and at the top, I didn't hear you, Barry, if you caught that up at the top. The next event, yeah, you talked about Dubai, but if you go to, if you're set for Dubai and have a ticket for Dubai, they announced that there's going to be an event
On my screen.